Kind of Funny Studios is brought to you by Deus Ex Mankind Divided, now available on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. This new critically acclaimed entry into the Deus Ex universe once again has players taking on the role of Adam Jensen with an all-new arsenal of state-of-the-art weapons and augmentation. See what all the excitement is about at deusex.com. So, earlier, I thought this was going to, be the first topic, but I made a mistake. Turns out we like talking about our favorite games. Who would have thought?
So that was the first three topics.
That was the first three topics. The final topic is brought to you by Steven Insler, Patreon producer. He, of course, went over to patreon.com/kindoffunnygames, showed his support yet again to be the producer.
As he does month
show.
after month after month.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steven.
Shout out to you. And also, shout out to all of you who can leave your topics for us to discuss here in the show over at kindoffunny.com/Gamescast topic. Today we're not going to do those, but I did go to your Twitters and your Facebooks and the forum posts and all this stuff to get your 7 fave games. And a lot of the 7 fave games of our contemporaries, our friends, people in the industry, people we just know.
You did some research for this topic.
Wow. I did research. So we're gonna critique their lists. So we're just gonna, see if we missed stuff or just see what they did. Give shout-outs, whatever. There'll be some thoughts. No order here. They're just all willy-nilly. Miranda Sanchez.
We know
from
her.
IGN. You might know her on Twitter as Havoc Rose. In no particular order, Undertale, BioShock, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Dota 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Mass Effect Trilogy.
That's a cop-out.
Halo 3.
It's like my Uncharted answer, though.
Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah.
Pokemon Yellow.
I like this.
Wow, no Persona. I thought you would have a Persona on there for sure. You're letting me
Some good
down,
games on
Miranda.
there. Undertale is this game's coming to PS4?
I think didn't they talk about consoles forever ago? Yeah.
Yeah, people really like
Everybody
that game.
loves Undertale, yeah. It's just like I can't.
It seems like one of those, time and place experience games where if you didn't know anything about it and you right then during the zeitgeist you played it, it's going to be very, very, very emotional with you. And it's something that obviously people love. Like even people now are playing it for the first time, not knowing anything about it, and have all these stories about how much they love it. I gave it a shot. I'm like, this is not for me.
Well,
it's a little obtuse.
It's new, right? Though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. I was making sure.
Yeah.
Just for the way we were talking about it, I want to make sure people.
It came out in the last year, but I mean, in the year, the time of the internet, it's like if you don't read about it that day and play it.
When it comes to Vita, I'll play it. Now, I want to give a shout out to Mass Effect Trilogy, though. I think that those are 3 games, so I didn't necessarily want to put that on my list. And
if you want to put the best, you'd say Mass Effect 2.
But that's what's cool about these lists is looking at all of them is everyone has their own rules. So should you put that there?
But it's but Mass Effect is people in hindsight have been really hard on that trilogy, especially the third game. 100%. I think that's bullshit. It's a sign of people just impossible to fucking please. Like they expected this ridiculous payoff at the end of Mass Effect. Like you're gonna have 5,000 endings. Give me a break. I always talked about it, and I think it's a perfect analogy is that Mass Effect's a diamond, right? Like it starts small and it comes big, and then Mass Effect 2 in the beginning 3 gets really big, and then it has to come back to a close. Like that's just the reality of making a game.
100%. It's the Walking Dead situation, right? Where it's a coloring book. Everybody has the same picture, but how you shade it is what's different.
Exactly.
Your relationship with Garrus or whoever is what then makes that game.
Now, I think that Mass Effect 3 is my favorite one in the trilogy for story reasons. And I think the shooting gameplay is good and cover-based gameplay. I still think on a gameplay core level, Mass Effect 1 is still the best one. And they un-RPG'd that series as it went on. And my hope with Andromeda is that they learn that they need to bring some of that stuff back, because what really started to bother me with Uncharted 3 was the very finite nature of the experience system, and that I didn't feel like... 3. I'm sorry, what did I say?
Uncharted 3.
I'm sorry, yeah, Uncharted 3. Nothing bothered me about Uncharted 3. With Mass Effect 3... what really bothered me about was the finite nature of the experience system. I didn't feel like I was growing, and I didn't feel like it was my game. Mm-hmm. That was my one problem from a gameplay or mechanical or core perspective. The story was awesome, but that really bothered me. So I have hope that Andromeda balances that out. Maybe something more like something in between 1 and 2, I think would be perfect.
Sure.
Because it's supposed to be a fucking role-playing game. And I don't see in Mass Effect 3 how it is a role-playing game in any respect, to be honest.
Jimmy Wong.
We know Jimmy Wong.
We do. His are Super Mario RPG. Excellent. Excellent call.
The SNES one.
Yes, of course. Chrono Trigger. Link's Awakening.
You know what? No, I want to hear the rest of the list.
That's a Brian Altano pick, I think, too.
Mass Effect Trilogy.
All right, that's it. That's 7 games.
Mario Kart 7,
Okay.
Mario Galaxy 2,
Yeah, that's good.
Borderlands 2.
Borderlands. Yeah. So here's the thing about Link's Awakening.
Get him, Call.
I think Link's Awakening is a great game. It's just I don't understand the reverence everyone has for this based on the original Zelda, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, and then Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are all better. They're all better. They're all better than Link's Awakening.
I think it's the portable factor, and I think that Link's Awakening, it felt different than those games. Like it had like it was smaller scale, but it felt more detailed to me.
Sure, I remember getting it, loved it. There was actually a part of the game I was stuck on for fucking ever too that annoyed the shit out of me. I can't even tell you. It was something with the animal village. There wasn't a village of animals or something.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do here. But
Talk to him.
But so I remember getting stuck there for a long time, like when I was a young kid. But it frustrates me because that's like saying Metroid 2 is better than Super Metroid or something. Like it's like come on, man. Like but to each his own. Mm-hmm. To each his own.
You live your dream, Jimmy Wong.
You live your It's an interesting list. Borderlands 2 obviously was such a game of this, like such a
Borderlands 2, great stuff.
Zeitgeist game.
Yeah. I mean, you were talking about co-op experiences, man. Borderlands 2. Borderlands 1 didn't click for me. Got to it late. Tried to play it by myself. Didn't work. Borderlands 2. They made those little improvements that got, I think, people excited, and like the hardcore were excited that had already played it, and then other people, I think, understood it a bit better. Because it was one of the things with Borderlands 1, the marketing was more like, you can have 1,000,000 guns. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. And then when you got people who were hooked on it and talked about it, and the loot and the grind and the co-op and how seamless it was great.
Anthony Burch.
We know him. He worked on Borderlands.
He did. Far Cry 2. Spelunky.
Oh.
Fallout New Vegas.
Ooh.
BioShock. Once again, Mass Effect Trilogy.
Stop. It's 3 games. That's such a cop-out.
Deus Ex, the original OG, and Portal.
Portal. Yes.
That makes me feel like I forgot some shit on mine. Yeah, there you go. That's a good list.
Yeah, Portal. I think I would put Portal 2 in probably. Portal 1 I loved. Portal 2 Wheatley. There was something about that that I really loved.
Yeah, there's something about Portal 1 though, and I think again it's just one of those things where it just caught me so off guard.
I mean, that's the thing about Portal 1, right? Is that was total. It rocked everybody. You got the orange box, and everybody was so excited about everything but Portal.
Yeah.
Oh, this game that's like 2 hours long or whatever, and then everyone talked about it. And I remember sitting down and playing it, and you get to that song, like there was so much unexpected stuff. Let alone like the indelible markets left on gaming with Gladys, with The Cake is a Lie, with all these different things, right?
Yeah. Our boy Andy Cortez, Maximum Cortez himself. GTA Vice City. Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
The first one.
Good job, Andy.
So far, so good.
Mass Effect 2.
Okay.
So
great job, Andy.
Thank you for being decisive. I should have just said all 6 Mega Man games.
Mega Man.
The catalog of the
collection.
NES.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. I like Andy a lot.
The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah.
Super Mario World.
Man.
Mega Man X.
That's a great list.
Yeah.
That's the best list by far that I've heard so far. That's a great list. Mega Man X is a fucking fantastic game. Really, really good. Really, really good.
Mary Kish. Over at GameSpot. Spyro.
What the fuck?
Really?
Spyro's dope, man. Fave games, not best games.
Okay, sorry.
I feel like I'm hating. I gotta stop hating.
Portal.
Yep.
Gears of War 1.
Okay, that is a great pick that we would not represent.
Wind Waker.
Yep.
Cool.
Journey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tomb Raider Legend.
Really? I think I platinumed that game, which is scary when you think about it.
And The Last of Us.
Other than Spyro, really solid list.
Spyro,
I don't get that, but she has probably an attachment to that.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, for sure. I totally get it. I wouldn't put it in my top 7. Maybe top 100.
Maybe top 100. I like that. You have to think about it.
Sounds like a lot of games.
I'm the biggest Insomniac fanboy in the world, and that game ain't going anywhere near
dope,
your top 100.
Yeah.
Steve Gaynor.
Oh.
Resident Evil 4.
Nice. Okay.
Super Metroid.
Okay.
Full Throttle.
Oh, wow. That is
adventure
Full
game.
Throttle. Shout out to Poe. I brought games to Poe over and over again. My best friend from back home back in the day. Poe is the one who brought Full Throttle to my house once, and we sat there and played it. And I was like, it was the first adventure game I had ever played. I was like, what is this? This is awesome. And then I tried to play other adventure games, and man, do they not hold up.
They're so frustrating.
Holy shit. How does this fucking bottle make the light work? I'm like, what? What?
Another shout out to Deus Ex, System Shock 2, BioShock, and Fallout 1.
Oh, wow.
Didn't Gaynor work on BioShock?
He worked on He started with BioShock 2.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Minerva's Den and all that stuff.
All right, I'll allow it.
But he
allow
developed
it,
BioShock 2.
Well, that's the other thing that I thought was cool about the 7 Fave Games thing was all the devs kind of getting involved in it and saying thank you for people and like retweeting everyone. That's really cool.
Yeah. It was a nice hashtag. I enjoyed it as well.
Alexa Ray Korea from over at GameSpot.
Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy.
Kind of. Valkyrie Profile. Final Fantasy 10.
Oh, Jesus.
She loves the underwater soccer.
I like you, and I like Final Fantasy 10. Fire Emblem Fates, which I think that's a great call. That's another weird one though, because it's kind of 3 games. But I'll give it to you. At least they somehow there's one version of it that you can't.
They're very similar though, aren't they? Aren't they the same? Or at least 2 of them are.
No, 2 of them they're the same for the first 5 chapters. But then there's I
was gonna say it's not like Mass Effect Trilogy, which are 3 distinct games.
No. Well, these are
everyone's cheating and putting on their list.
But it's 2 sides of the same story.
My list would have been very different if I could put every Castlevania game into one. All the Castlevania
now, for
games.
just to argue, Mass Effect Trilogy, isn't that available as one thing somewhere?
It is.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean that's
Just saying.
Yeah.
You were all like, at least they're available somewhere. I'm just saying.
No, it's available on as a. You can play it as one thing,
Okay.
so it's a little bit different.
Okay, it's stitched
for
together.
one cart, it's pretty stitched together. It's more stitched together than 3 separate things. Final Fantasy 9.
Okay. It's a good game.
I love God so much.
Oh, after 8,
I knew
8
this topic was going to be awesome. Kingdom Hearts 2. Shout out to that. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Final Fantasy 6.
Okay, there you go.
Thank
God.
There you go.
She got there in the
Kingdom
end.
Hearts 2 though. Best Kingdom Hearts game. IMO. Audrey Drake,
Yeah.
formerly of IGN,
Now of
at
Nintendo.
She has A Link to the Past / Ocarina of Time.
All right.
2.
All
two
the
different
Zelda games.
Majora's Mask / Link's Awakening.
No, you can't. No. Is that real?
She said, to be fair, as close to 7 as I can get is what was her
All
statement.
right.
3. Mario 64.
/ Mario Galaxy.
4. Pokemon Blue. 5. Mega Man X. 6. Fire Emblem Awakening. 7. Resident Evil 4. She likes Nintendo.
It's 9 games.
I like
but
her.
It's good. Yeah.
Danny Shepard.
Majora's Mask / Link's Awakening?
Whatever. There's a spot.
I'm like hating on all my friends today here.
I'm sure they'll understand.
Danny Shepard, Ismahawk.
Mass Effect 1.
Nice.
Uncharted.
1?
It just says Uncharted.
Okay.
We'll give it to him. Batman Arkham. It just says Arkham.
All right,
no,
Danny.
No, you know
Danny.
what? I
Come on,
can't
man.
with these loose.
No,
Everyone's
this is
playing
Super Smash
fast and
Bros.
loose.
Yeah,
Everyone's
he
playing
doesn't know.
fast and loose.
All right, he got Ocarina of Time, Metal Gear Solid 3, and then
Oh,
Last
okay.
of Us.
Okay.
We're seeing through lines here. People like games, people like specific
And
games.
they like not
for
following
good
the rules.
Reason. Yeah.
#7 fave games. 7.
Grimecraft.
Oh, grimy.
Phantasy Star Online. Skyrim. Terraria.
Oh.
Skies of Arcadia.
Oh, a classic Sega game.
Final Fantasy 7. Ocarina of Time. Pokemon Red and Blue. There you
It's
go.
a pretty good
Grammy.
list.
There you
That's a
go, Grammy.
Grimecraft list if I've ever heard one.
Andy Cortez still winning, but
Of course.
Sean Finnegan. In no particular order.
Shark Finnegan.
Shark Finnegan.
He likes hiking.
Yes. Counter-Strike.
Of course.
Yes. Which I feel like should make a lot more of these lists in terms of 7 favorite. I don't know any game besides maybe League of Legends and Dota
Yeah.
that people put more time into and World of Warcraft, I guess.
DC Universe Online.
No. Counter-Strike, man. My God. People have been playing that game forever. You know what I mean? They'll play it to this day for hours and hours and hours every night. It's been out for longer than I've lived.
Wow.
Not really, but it feels that way.
it's a long time.
Half-Life 2. Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne. Mario 64. Halo 3. Mass Effect 1.
Okay, thank you, Sean.
Bioshock.
Good list. I like how different it was than most of ours. Because Sean likes that PC and mouse garbage.
Yes. Zach Ryan.
Not that there's anything wrong
Over
with
at
that.
IGN. Wind Waker. Vagrant Story.
Ooh.
Super Mario World. Last of Us. Shadow of the Colossus. Good shit. Metal Gear Solid 1. The Witcher 3.
Oh, nice.
It's a pretty good list.
My boy Alfredo Diaz. Alfredo plays over on Twitch.
Are they all shooters?
Counter-Strike. Halo 2. Which I'm sure is only for the online stuff, not for the single player. Power Stone.
Nice.
Shout out
Great
to Power
game.
Stone.
Great game.
Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. My God, I remember when he was addicted to that in high school. It was bad. He was ranked number 1 on multiplayer, and he would not let it go for so long. I'm like, dude, nobody cares. But shout out to you. Rainbow Six Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
And Pokemon Blue. Now, Fredo, those are 6 games, but I love you anyway, buddy.
You probably ran out of room because Pandora tomorrow.
Victor Lucas.
Hey, Electric Playground.
Yes. Batman Arkham. We're gonna just say
Cheating.
that. Yeah.
Cheating.
Uncharted 2. Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, yeah, Red Dead.
Link to the Past. Grand Theft Auto 3. Mario 64. And Robotron 2084.
That's a good
You
list.
old school.
I like
You
that
old
list.
School. Let's go to Lucy James over at GameSpot. Okami.
Okay.
Mass Effect 2. Bioshock. Red Dead Redemption. Kingdom Hearts 2. Persona 4.
Yeah.
And Arkham Asylum. We finally got an Arkham game named.
Someone finally declared
Yes.
definitively what Arkham game
The
is.
rest, clearly, the rest we're talking about Arkham Origins.
Yeah. Or Arkham Knight.
Obviously.
The great Arkham Knight on PC.
Justin Davis. Interesting list. I like it. Number 7, Minecraft.
Do you number him?
He did number him. Number 7, Minecraft.
Super Metro is going to be number 1.
Yes. Number 6, Portal 2.
Okay, good.
Number 5, Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2.
All right. Why is everyone letting me down?
So far, it's a good list.
I think there was just Super Monkey Ball art on the screen.
4, Advanced Wars.
Oh, shit. Nice job, Justin.
3, Mario 64. 2, Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
That's a
Yeah, I'm
good
surprised
list.
everyone like, where is everyone?
And 1, Super Metroid. Great list.
I was surprised with Justin that there was no mobile game. I don't mean this disparagingly at all, that there's no mobile games on there because he's a huge mobile game advocate.
Minecraft. He can play it there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the PlayStation Vita.
Just shows that the gaming on console is superior. It's no big deal.
So now getting into some of the best friends out there. We got 2071 who went Metal Gear Solid, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
There you
Solid choice.
Did he mean Thug 2?
That game, no.
He didn't mean Thug 2?
No, he means THPS 2.
Oh, my apologies.
Which, it's crazy to me when you look back, I've got 10s almost everywhere.
It's a really fucking good game.
And it definitely is. Introduced the manual, which allowed you to have combos of any sorts. Fantastic. Kingdom Hearts 2, GTA 3, GoldenEye,
There you go. That's a good choice.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and Crash Bandicoot 2. Thank you. Thank you. Robert White, GTA San Andreas, Mario World, GoldenEye, Last of Us, Uncharted 2, Metal Gear Solid 1, and Fallout 3.
I like that list.
Yeah?
That's it's a good list.
Row Sellers, Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy 6, Mario RPG, Mario Kart Double Dash,
Yeah, what up? Fuck you, Fran.
Link to the Past, Metroid Prime. Oh my god!
Wow, yeah, that's
my
a good
god,
one.
and Soul Reaver. Whoa.
Metroid Prime Trilogy. I'm surprised you didn't say that.
Yeah,
Fucking cheaters.
No, Metroid Prime. Damn,
He gets it.
damn. I forgot about that one.
Metroid Prime's awesome.
Cheetahs, Final Fantasy 8.
Huh.
That's a unique one.
Yeah, it is. It's got its fans, though.
Definitely. Steambot Chronicles. We Love Katamari. Pac-Man Championship Edition.
Nice.
Deluxe.
Nice.
Yes.
It's a great game. Sequel comes out very soon.
Tekken 4 and Parappa the Rapper.
Cool.
All right. We're going to, I'll do 3 more.
3 more.
Mike 317. Pokemon Silver. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Persona 4. Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, okay.
That game has a lot of fans.
Yoshi's Island. I like this guy. Shadow of the Colossus. And Sonic Adventure 2. I can't.
Jesus
man.
Christ.
No. Oh, and Catherine. Catherine's on the list.
Oh,
as well.
nice. Yes,
Okay, but
Catherine. Great
Sonic
shot.
Adventure
Great
2,
shot.
man. I don't understand people that like Sonic Adventure. It really doesn't make sense to me. Like both of those games they're really broken and they're not good.
But you got to go fast.
I mean, you do, but it doesn't let you. Sometimes it does, and it's not really
Once
that
in a while,
great.
it'll let you go fast.
Oh man, no, Sonic Adventure. I don't understand the love. I'm happy you love it, but don't get it. Dark Lord Malik, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 7, Shadow Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts, Devil May Cry, Resident Evil 4, and The Last of Us.
Shout out to Resident Evil 4. A few people playing that. That's a wise
yeah.
choice. It's a
Let's
wise
see.
choice.
You know what? I'm in on this guy right here. Reed S. Alberts. He helps run E3. That's what it says in his little description.
Oh, wow. He knows games then.
Tenchu,
Nice.
Civilization,
Oh.
The original one.
StarCraft, Counter-Strike, Ocarina of Time, Metal Gear Solid, and Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think we got a nice representation overall. And when you start looking at this list, and I have a whole bunch more, there's these little gems that every once in a while will pop through, like Metroid Prime. Like, I can't believe people aren't mentioning that. But when you hear it, you're like, oh, yeah, duh, that should go in there, and it keeps going. So
in DC
thank you very
Universe
much
Online.
for all of your additions and all of your lists and stuff. Let us know your 7 favorite games in the comments below, or hit us up on Twitter and all that stuff. Thank you very much for joining us for the first ever Gamescast in the new studio.
Good job,
Nick.
Nick.
Like this forever. Isn't that the craziest part?
Good job, Nick.
My Lord. Cannot believe it. Thank you guys for joining me. We will see you next time.